I'm sorry, I had a little bit of a camera difficulty. I'm not sure that you guys were hearing me. I think you were seeing me, but I don't know if you were hearing me. So I would like if someone would email me to let me know that they can hear the information that I'm giving, because sometimes without the feedback, we don't really know how on target we are. One of the things that we talk about here at Chester and Chester is how to plan for the next time that we're planning to have an event. I don't know if all of us have looked at what we're doing, but the program or the topic today is how to build wealth at any income level. How do we do that when we're on a fixed income? If you want to email me a message, please email me at info@chester-chester.com, or send me a text at 617-513-3532. I'm hoping that you guys are hearing this. It's a good message this morning. I am trying my best to do something at a remote location where it will allow us to have many people come on and talk to you as a listening audience without all over the country, because when you're talking internet, you can talk all over the country. It is important that we remember, when you're talking about building wealth at any income level, it is a crucial thing that we need to get started now. Thank God it's summer. Summer gives us an opportunity to do things that we don't have to do in the winter, as in pay for the large fuel bills if you're in the New England area. If you are in Texas, where a lot of my clients are, they pay a lot of money on electric or air conditioning service. So in the summer, they are still paying for air conditioning. In the winter, they're paying less money. So they have a greater opportunity to save money in the winter than some of us in the summer. But there's always an opportunity. The people in the Midwest, they have summer versus winter, but there is always an opportunity. It is, every day will not be the same. Every year will not be the same. Some years you will have better opportunities to save than some years, but you have an opportunity. If you only saved $500 in this calendar year of 2011, if you only saved $500 because you were only able to strap away a few dollars to put away, and then an emergency comes, listen, you had the money. It was worth it for you to be able to have that money, for people to see you do the things that you need to do. But if you didn't put aside that money, you wouldn't have the funds in order for you to be able to take care of whatever problems come up. Every tax year, every single tax year, whoever you're dealing with, you don't have to come to Chester and Chester Inc. And have your taxes done. We would like you to come to us. We deal with people all over the country. But if you're not dealing with us, and your tax professional is not sitting down with you and talking to you about what is it that you're doing, why do you not have any retirement? Why is it that you don't have any savings? Guess what? Talk to somebody else. Because if you pay $50 to get your taxes done because you want to get all of your money back, and then you miss out on some opportunities that could allow you to have additional $1,200 a year in your pocket, who have you helped? Some people think that if they pay for cheap, that they will get a better result and then go on about their business. I say, have someone talk to you and look and help you look at your whole package, because the whole package is what's going to make the difference in your life. Building wealth at any income level means taking the time at least one time a year and figuring out what is it that you are doing and how it affects your life long term. My mother, and some of you who know me may have heard this story over and over and over again. My mother, who took us, a family of 6, a husband that was sick, herself, and then her children every year on a vacation. Now, how's that possible? Because guess what? We come from the South. So every year she made sure that there was somebody down in the South that would greet us. And we would go down there and we would take a road trip. And that on that road trip, we may stop to DC and see some family. We may stop to Maryland and see some family. Coming back, we may stop in New York and do a little shopping. And we will every year have a place to go. And we look forward to that. We knew that in August, for 2 weeks in August, we were going to leave our home and go somewhere else. And this woman retired, and the most that she's ever made is $26,000 a year. When I look at that, I think to myself, how did you make it? How were you able to feed us, clothe us, and take us on a vacation every year? And allow us to enjoy some of the things that we need to enjoy. Well, guess what? Wealth at any income level is about looking at the resources. Every year, my mother made sure that we were connected with the church. And through the church, we went to programs in the summertime. Vacation Bible study for a week. We had an opportunity to go to a summer camp if we wanted to. We would go on day trips or weekend trips to outside of our community, to New York or Philadelphia or Pittsburgh, because the choir was going to visit another church. We were able to connect and learn some things that we may not have been able to learn if we were not connected to the community. We had etiquette classes. Now, what do I need etiquette classes for? I didn't at that time, but guess what? I do today, because what I learned then, I was able to transform into the business in which I am doing right now. So my mother, even though she did not take my class, she was able to understand about money. She knew how it worked. She knew how much money she had coming in. She knew that she could not buy us all something every single month. She started doing her Christmas shopping months after Christmas so that she could have stuff for what we needed for Christmas. We started getting our school shopping done early in the year so that when school came, we didn't have to worry about running out at the end of August to decide that we're going to get something. Wealth at any income level. She understood that she had to put aside some money and say no to the people she loved so that we as a family could do some things long term. I don't understand how a woman that only made $26,000 a year was able to help us go everywhere we needed to go, dress the way we thought we needed to dress. We always had Easter clothes and Christmas gifts and vacation. How did we do all of that if it wasn't about planning? We may have never been millionaires, but you didn't know that we didn't have enough to eat, to drink, to wear, because my mother planned. And that's all I'm talking about. Planning for what you want to do will allow you to have the type of lifestyle that you want to live. Listen, it has been a great opportunity for me. I want to always come in and talk about something that will hopefully uplift you, something that will be positive. If I leave you with nothing else, let me say to you today, take a pad and a piece of paper and list down all the positives that you are doing for you or for you and your family. And then list down what is it that you want to do for you and your family. And then get an action plan. It may only be a small plan, but if you write it down, you can stay focused on the goal. Because see, if you don't write it down, it gets up there and all these other thoughts come in because you have to pay the rent, you have to pay the telephone bill, you have to worry about your son, your daughter, and sometimes it gets thrown to the back of our minds. But when we write it down, we can go back and we'll look at it. We may not look at it every day, but it'll be there and available so we can check off what is it that we do. And the unconscious mind will remember it because not only did you speak it, you thought it, you speak it, and you wrote it down. So the unconscious mind will remember, and it will keep you on task even though you are busy doing other things. So I'm going to leave you with this. Sit down, make a list, figure out what is it that you want. Figure out if it's going to be beneficial for you. And if it's beneficial for you, I tell you it's going to be beneficial for your family. Empower yourself to be able to do some other things. Maybe this will be the year that you do nothing except put aside some money, put aside some money, put aside some money. Have a small grill out in the yard and cook some stuff and create your own atmosphere for you and your family. This may be that year, but this is the start to a better year to come. The economy in the world is all in an uproar, but it is coming back. Don't be behind the ball when it comes back. Be in the game and ready to move forward. Your future decides by you. You're going to be able to do the things that you want to do because it is your lifestyle that you're trying to accomplish. Not the neighbors, not the cousin, not the best friend. It is your lifestyle that you're trying to be able to accomplish. And you can only live the lifestyle that you want if you plan it. It doesn't happen just because it happens. Nothing happens just because it happens. People don't get evicted and it happened today. It is planned out. People don't retire and become wealthy if they don't plan it out. Your life is your life. And I leave with you the opportunity to think about what is it that you want to do. If you're going to start a business, if you're going to get a part-time job, are you going to get a real job? This is the time while the economy is restructuring itself. The government is restructuring itself, and you can restructure yourself. It may mean for some just to clean their house and get rid of some stuff and do some flea markets. It may be for others to realign what is important. So from Chester and Chester, I hope that we have provided you with something that can be used from California to Massachusetts, because wealth at any income starts with you. I can't imagine what you would do if there was not you. But because you are you, you can do this thing today for your own future. Please log in again at suresoundradio.com. That's suresoundradio.com. And if you want to send me an email, send it to info@suresoundradio.com or call me at 413-732-2900. That's 413-732-2900. I'm going to try to be here at least every week. This is the summer months, and I'm going to try to do something with my family because I haven't been able to lock in. So I need to find ways in which I can lock in that's not going to cost me anything. But I'm going to lock in, and I want you to do the same. So you can call me, you can email me anytime during the week. We pick up the emails and they will give it to me, and I'll talk about it the next time. You can do it. You can empower yourself to be more wealthy. Doesn't matter what your income is. It's all about you. And I thank you, and thank you for listening to suresoundradio.com. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you soon. Please stay tuned because Jadi will be coming in soon. He will be logging in, and he will be talking about roots and culture and playing music. And he is one of the best Caribbean DJs out there. And you can call him at the same place, which is 413-732-2900, or email us at info@suresoundradio.com. Have a good weekend.